And guys, Darla, as you can see, she's living in a beautiful high rise in San Diego, California. She's living a life, honestly, that most people only dream about. She has had the time, the experience. She's got a lot of experience in business, and she's put in the time to really build this incredible lifestyle. And she's a professional in the network marketing space, the home-based business world. She's a professional. She's a coach. She's helped a lot of other people become successful as well. And really impacted a lot of lives. I mean, people in our team, I hear them say all the time, Darla, sent me a card, or Darla reached out to me, or Darla sent me an amazing message, and she just has this way of really making people feel special, and for anybody that's looking for a networking opportunity, for anyone that's looking for a business opportunity, I really don't think there's anybody better that you could hear from tonight on that than Darla. So Darla, I would love for you just to share your perspective on, why you chose to get involved with our company, and what you really see happening right now in the industry for anybody that's maybe looking at it from that side. So guys, drop some love in the chat, drop some ones and some love in the chat for Darla. Also go follow her on social media. Darla, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much. So I'm always grateful to talk to people on this topic, because I truly believe if you will listen to me, I can change your life in the life that you don't know that you have ahead of me or ahead of you. So I just spent, 2 months ago, my dad was walking, and now he's in an assisted living home. Can't walk anymore, can't even get out of bed, can't, wearing a diaper, just humiliating things, telling me they don't feed him, and me confirming that he's ate 2 meals, because he can't remember. And I get to be with him for 6 hours a day because I can. And I get to be present with my child. I got to be a stay-at-home mom and be present in my child's life and raise my child. When I came I was the youngest of 3 kids, divorced parents who never saw her mother because she was always working. And they beat into my head, you have to get a good job, honey. You have to go to college. You have to do it. And it wasn't in my wheelhouse. I didn't know till after I dropped out of high school and learned what dyslexia was. That's why I couldn't do math, and I couldn't read, and I was failing and couldn't get any good grades. That's why I didn't know, right? Because, we don't know things till later in life. And it was 4 years ago when I wrote a book, this book right here. And I speak to network marketers. I do not speak to traders. I'm speaking about the industry right now. So I wrote this book, and I talk about my life, and I talk about how I was able to make it into the top percentage of networkers in the world. And the day my mother told me, honey, I don't know how you did it, but you figured out how to have the life I always wanted. I wanted nothing more than to raise you children and be in your life. I wanted nothing more, but I had to work. It's because it's all she knew. And so this is my passion and drive and mission in life, to teach people. I build over a dozen network marketing companies as well as my own traditional companies, because I understand networking. I come from the salon industry. We built that to the top 200 salons in the world. We were debt-free, doing $3 million a year, had 49 employees and 16,000 clients, and lost it all in the crash of 2008. Because we did what most people do, and that's invest in the stock market, which is not what this is. It's the biggest misperception that people think. They think this is stock market trading and that you put tens of thousands of dollars into it, and that's not what it is. And into real estate. I bought up real estate. Well, when the crash came, no one was buying real estate, and I lost everything. Anyway, it was a horrible journey. So that's when I found, actually, I can't even say I found. That's when network marketing found me, because when I got started in my first company, I didn't even know what network marketing was. I was a skeptic to it. I gave it a bad name because I was ignorant. I didn't understand this amazing industry till It was way after I got in it, and then went on to make my first $1 million in 3 years in this industry as somebody who didn't even know what network marketing is, because I learned that I was a networker. That's how I built my salons to 16,000 clients. So let's fast forward. Once I learned about networking and that it creates millions and you can help other people, which is what I love to do, I just started layering in network marketing company after network marketing company, and finding ways to fit things in people's lives because I wanted to become a serial entrepreneur. I I I lost everything a couple times in life because I had all my eggs in one industry. Don't have all your eggs in one industry. You do not know when a pandemic or a crisis is coming that wipes out your industry. Look at all the DJs, the entertainment people, all those famous restaurants in town, hair salons, all of them out of business now because of something they never thought would come. And they were not diversified. They didn't have multiple streams of income going on. And so I figured it out. I'm like, I know how to build a network. And I know the reason why I keep going broke, because when an industry goes out of business or a company goes out of business, I go out of business, right? Well, I'm going to build so many businesses. I'm still going to only build one network. I love on everyone. That's all I do. I love on everyone. And when they need something, they come to me. The universe. Bob Proctor is the one who taught me this when he was my mentor 12 years ago. And he taught me how to manifest. Every day I say my I am statements. I am so happy and grateful for the people that are coming into my life on a daily basis that I can help in any way possible every day. I'm so happy and grateful for the money that comes into our life in ways I never expected, and they come in never expected ways. So you learn all this by taking Bob Proctor to become a manifester, and then you learn to become diversified in multiple streams. You never go broke. Because when something goes out, no problem. I got all these other ones. I'm stable and secure. Figured it out finally. So then my husband, who is my extreme opposite, I'm an extrovert, in case you didn't recognize that. He's an introvert. I'm visionary. I see the vision. He is analytical. He's shy. I'm not. I actually hired him to work for me to be my assistant when he was 21 years old. He's been that way forever, okay? It's his brain. He's got that engineer brain. He's gone to college for, 12 years of his life, but he's never sold one thing in his life. It's not in his wheelhouse, where I sell all day long. So fast forward. My husband is the COO to a global company, a very high, great paying, high stress job. 12 hours a day, contracts, calculators, I don't even know what these things are called, calculators, employees, negotiation, logistics, lawyers, their manufacturing plants in China, so the border stuff, all that, that's what he does all day. Zero passion and purpose to get out of bed, zero. Every day I get out of bed with a purpose and a passion, so excited. Great benefits, great pay for a job. Of course, I make way more money than him, and I have a free life. I get to do what I want every day, and that wears on you eventually. So he's like, I have to figure something out that I can do to retire myself. I'm like, babe, just retire. He's like, I can't do that. I need to do it myself. And I get that. I understand. He needs his own thing, right? So he has always been someone who studies the top 100 list of network marketers. He's like the guy on the sports team that can tell you the name on the jersey, their stats, their name, blah, 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 what team they played for, which I can't do any of that. But he can tell you every name of every person on the top 100 network marketers business from home list, what their company is, what their comp plan is, what their product is, what their percentage breaking point is, because that's what he does. He's that type of brain. So he's been following this list for 13 years since our company was on it. And so he's been searching. 3.5 years ago, he came to me with this company, with all the reasons why it was great, and I didn't buy it. I'm like, babe, I'm so good over here. I've got stuff going on. I have no desire to trade. I have no desire to go back to school. This girl doesn't study. This girl doesn't do numbers, blah, 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 all the things. Kept telling him, no, 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 no. And the reason why is because before I found this company, every single company that I ever knew of, that I'm still with today, over a dozen companies, you have to promote their product, and you have to believe in their product, and you have to use their product. It either makes you skinny, healthy, clean, no wrinkles, fixes your hair, and those are all great companies, and that's how most people know network marketing. So then he kept after me, and one day a year ago, about a year ago this time, he's telling me again, and I said, babe, because he said to me, babe, this is a missed opportunity in our lifetime. We go out walking, and there's Bitcoin ATM machines in every single liquor store out here in San Diego. Bitcoin ATM machines. I don't know if you've ever looked on Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. You can pay with cryptocurrency, and you can pay now. It's changing the world. Remember when Uber came out and you're like, I'm never sitting in the back of a stranger's car. And when the debit card came out, you're like, what? That just doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't I use my own money? Remember these things? Remember when you went to the grocery store and saw the first self-checkout and you're like, what is that person doing? Now you self-checkout every day. This is exactly what's happening right now in our lifetime. This is not happening in our grandparents' lifetime. This whole cryptocurrency world and the change of money is not happening in our grandparents' lifetime. And it's how our great-grandchildren and grandchildren will only know. So my husband comes to me one more time and says, we're missing this opportunity. I say, babe, then do it. He's like, but I don't want to do the network marketing side. I don't want to sell anything. I said, then don't. Go to the academy, figure it out. He says, it only requires 1 hour a day. If I can go for 1 hour a day, aside from my 12 hours, I will give it 1 year. I will pay the tuition fee for 1 year, because if I can figure this out, I can retire myself. Go, babe. I'll encourage you. I'll give you the space, the time. I'll be your biggest cheerleader. Let me tell you what's happened in a year. After I watched, and let me tell you, on day one, clueless. This is Chinese. What do these lines mean? And what are these numbers and letters and these dotted lines? Clueless. I'm still clueless, but he speaks the language. He understands it. It makes sense to him. It clicks, all that kind of stuff. So then he gets started at 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day. One thing he is committed, 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day. And then all of a sudden, he went through weeks of saying it doesn't make sense, but they say keep at it, and one day it'll click. And then one day it clicked. And what happened when it clicked? Not only did it drive him out of bed with excitement and passion, he found a purpose and a passion. He found a vision that he could see. So meanwhile, on this journey, I'm like, I am not promoting trading. I'm promoting what it's doing for my husband. Oh my God, I can't believe what this has done for him. And then it clicked in my brain. This is the first company in the industry of network marketing that I've ever seen, and trust me, I've seen thousands, that the product is about teaching you financial literacy and financial freedom, and teaches you how to grow your own money instead of shampoo, wrinkles, shakes, which I don't have a problem with. I'm invested in all those companies too. The introverts thrive here, because the people who don't like to sell, tell, or talk to other people, they're all over. They're smart, the engineer brains, they're highly numbers and analytical people. And to those that like to learn something new, this is the only company I've ever seen that does that. So I just became a huge promoter. Then I found out the compensation plan. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me, this compensation plan. If you go pull up the top 100 network marketing companies in the world, 6 of the top 10 highest paid network marketers in the world come from this company. And they all made it there in a few short years. So that is why I'm with this company. And that is why I like to talk about this company. Whether you're an introvert and you're shy and you don't like to sell, you can make a lot of money in this company if you can be disciplined to show up for an hour a day in the beginning. Once you become addicted and hooked and you get it and you see it, you can't help but sit and do the mentorship training and the mindset training to learn about money. If you're not that person and you're someone like me, you build networks, you're connected to people, this comp plan, more millionaires are made in network marketing, more millionaires are made in trading. The perfect storm is when you layer that together in a business, and that's what this company is. Thanks, you guys.
Yo, drop some love in the chat for Darla bringing the absolute fire. That was just like, that was crazy. I'm gonna cut that out and save that, because honestly, guys, you know, when what she's saying is the absolute truth. All right, what she's saying is the absolute truth. This company is for everybody. It's for the introverts, the extroverts, the people that, you know, really have always wanted to be a part of this industry, or wanted to be a part of something like this, but they never thought it was for them. This is that opportunity. So I saw you, Jim, in the background. I saw you, bro. And I just want to say what's up to you, Jim. How are you? I hope you're well. Jim's an absolutely amazing guy. You know, when I met him, I was actually blown away. He's like super jacked. Like, I think he works out like every day for hours. And he's just one of the kindest guys I've ever met. And Darla, thank you so much for your energy and your time tonight.